I done lost faith with you, yeah, this is the last time. You better go on faith tomorrow.
Surviving Pastor Joe Willie Jones.
Give me money, brother, and that's all I'm giving you. You want me to send onions around here? Onions don't play. You get snappy with you.
The Moore Brothers.
Well, see, I remember the first time I met old Joe, Pastor Joe Willie. He was something, me and my wife met him at the casino. And I first seen him, I should have known he was some kind of pimp or something, how he had his hair, this reason I growed my hair out and, got it did. Because, I really did, I looked up to Joe until I found out that he was, he just wasn't white, he wasn't white. Joe, I got reason to believe that he been messing around with my wife. And I just don't, I caught him coming over to my house. My wife been acting different with me. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know what to say about Joe, but my brother went through the same thing. I believe he doing something to my brother. And my brother don't too much. Me and him get together, we talk about it. He got a problem with him. I got a problem with him too. I don't trust Joe. Joe, I used to cut the yard at the church for him. And he never did pay me what he said he was gonna pay. Every time he'll tell me he'll pay me one price, and he never did pay me that price. It come up short all the time, and I don't know what to say about Joe. Joe is, for to be a man of God, he ain't right. He forces you to pay your tithes. If you don't pay your tithes, he threatens to kick you out the church. All kinds of stuff, man. I don't know what it is about Joe, but it ain't right. It ain't right. Yeah, man, I try to tell my brother, Joe ain't no good, man. He come by the house and I fixed his car a couple times, and man, I tell you, he ain't no good. He done short-hanged me on all kinds of stuff. He would come asking me about my wife, and I know he fooling around with my sister-in-law, my brother. I know he know that Joe been messing with his wife and stuff, man. He know that. So I don't know why he trying to act like he think. I don't know what to say about it, man. I don't fool with Joe, and Joe, I stopped going to the church and everything. I don't, somebody paying some tithes, I'm paying 25%. I can't afford it. It ain't like my brother. He sat there and let Joe make a fool out of him. He ain't gonna make no fool out of me. I got my own mind. That's what Joe want people to go down to his church and he gonna fool them people. Joe is not right, man. He's messing around with all these women in the church and all kinds of stuff, man. And and fooling these people, man, like he's right. He ain't right. I don't fool with Joe, man. My brother trying to be just like him. He didn't grow his hair out and stuff. He need to cut that mess off his head. I wouldn't want to look like no Joe. I just don't see. I don't know what's the matter with him. He act like he ain't got a brain inside his head. He sit up there and let Joe fool him out of everything. We cut in the yard. I cut the yard with him one time. I did the weed eating and stuff, and then he ain't paid me right. He ain't paid my brother right. I told him, I ain't coming back. I ain't going back over there and fooling with no Joe, man. I've been a hater, man. I don't look. It's really something fooling around with Pastor Joe Willie. He just ain't right, man. He just ain't right. And I'm done. I'm done fooling with him. I wipe my hands with him.
Surviving Pastor Joe Willie Jones.